A moment in black history.
In America, the white man must love the black man. The black man must love the white man. Because we are all tied together. One thing, we are in America and we are here to stay, and we got to learn how to live together. We ain't going nowhere. We don't need to utter but 3 words to tell this nation what we are talking about. They are big words. You don't need to have a great vocabulary to utter them. You don't need to have a philosophical bent to grasp them. They are 3 little words. They are 3 little words. But we want to let the world know that these words describe what we mean and what we are determined to do about racial injustice. One is the word all. One is the word all. We don't want some of our rights. We don't want a few token handouts here and there. We want all of our rights. The other word is here. There are some people who say that we need to go back to Africa. And then there are some others who tell Negroes in the South to leave the South. You can't be free, so get out. But down in Alabama and Mississippi and Georgia and South Carolina, we are saying something else now. We want all of our rights, and we want all of our rights here in Alabama. Then there's a third word. Then there's a third word. It is the word now. We are not willing to wait 100 years for our rights. We are not willing to wait 50 years for what is ours on the basis of the Constitution of this United States and the authority of God Himself. No, we are not willing to wait another 25 years for our rights.
The hour is late. The clock of destiny is ticking out. We must act now before it is too late. Too late. Too late. It is trite but urgently true that if America is to remain a first-class nation, she can no longer have second-class citizens. This problem must be solved in the United States because segregation and discrimination are morally wrong. Must be solved because segregation relegates persons to the status of things and stands against all of the noble principles of our Judeo-Christian heritage. It must be solved not merely because it is diplomatically expedient, but because it is morally compelling.
That nobody could do it better. We must set out to do a good job. We must not seek merely to do a good Negro job. If you're setting out to be merely a good Negro doctor or a good Negro lawyer, a good Negro teacher, a good Negro preacher, a good Negro skilled laborer, a good Negro barber, a good Negro beautician, you have already flunked your matriculation exam for entrance into the University of Integration. You must get ready. We must set out to do a good job, and to do that job so well that the living, the dead, or the unborn couldn't do it better. As I've said so often, if it falls your lot to be a street sweeper, go on out and sweep streets like Michelangelo carved marble. Sweep streets like Raphael painted pictures. Sweep streets like Beethoven composed music and like Shakespeare wrote poetry. Sweep streets so well that all the host of heaven and earth will have to pause and say, here lived a great street sweeper. The necessity of registering and the necessity of voting. The necessity of registering and the necessity of voting. The necessity of registering and the necessity of voting. This is one of the most significant steps that the Negro can take at this hour. Going to the ballot box. Going to the ballot box. Going to the ballot box. But I would like to give you a warning signal. I've tried to talk in militant terms for the last few minutes. But in the midst of this militancy, let us always realize that we don't have to hate as we try to straighten this situation out. Let us always realize we don't have to become bitter as we try to straighten this situation out. Oh, my friends, if there is any one thing that I would like for you to remember this evening, it is the fact that somebody must have some sense in this world. We shall overcome because Carlyle is right. No lie can live forever. We shall overcome because William Cullen Bryant is right. Truth crushed to earth will rise again. We shall overcome because James Russell Lowell is right. Truth forever on the scaffold, wrong forever on the throne. Yet that scaffold sways the future. Behind the dim unknown standeth God within the shadow, keeping watch above his own. We shall overcome because the Bible is right.